Hello and welcome to the opening event of the 2012 Virtual V8 Supercars Championship, organised by the TouringProSeries and sponsored by GamePod.co.uk Wheels, Race Rigs and Race Seats. And it's the German Florian Strauss for 360 Racing who starts 2012 as he ended 2011 by taking pole position here at the opening event at Melbourne, round Albert Park, round the lake. And there he is lining up on the grid now as they've all set off from their formation lap and now got to the grid. Second place, Corey Slade. Third place, the Finn, Petter Karsa. Fourth place, newly crowned Clio champion, William Levesque. Fifth place, Toby Davis. Sixth place, Danny Asbury. Seventh place, Jesper Torbong. Eighth place, a new face, is Sergei Yashin from Israel. Ninth place, Tobias Schlamo, last season's runner-up. And rounding out the top 10 is Peter Duivelaar. And now we are here at the start. You can see the lights there going on. 5 lights are on, and 5 lights are out, and away from the grid they go, and it's Florian Strauss who gets off to a good start. Also, Corey Slade seems to be going with him, but Florian has the higher ground coming towards the first corner, it seems. William Levesque up into third. Down the inside of Petter Karsa, it seems like to me. Petter Karsa on the outside now of William Levesque now, so side by side as the field streams through the first corner, all very, very clean, down towards turn 3. There they are now, and it looks like Karsa's got past Levesque, and also so has, looks like Toby Davis. Oh, Degreef out of shape there at the back. Bit of dodging cars at the back there, bumping and barging as they try to sort themselves out. Lennon involved also as well, it seems. But here is Strauss now leading the race ahead of Corey Slade of XSG Motorsports. Out of turn 12, they come down now, long straight down towards turn 13. Down to Asbury they come. It looked like Toby Davis in the background there making a move on Petter Karsa. And here we're going to get a replay of it here as well. There is Toby Davis in behind Petter Karsa. Out of turn 12, down towards turn 13. Asbury under the bridge and under braking. Toby is going to squeeze down the inside. Bit of side-by-side contact, but Toby is through. Great move there from the Englishman. Now, here is Loffler and Roeding we're going to watch in here on the second lap. Both of them Germans. And there's Loffler on the inside. Oh, and Roeding hits the back of, is that DM? I think it might be DM or Brekalo as they went into the wall. And it looks like Roeding's lost out the most. Loeffler's gained the most out of that. So one German kind of does a favour to another. And here is now Levesque on the back of Karsa. Karsa's made a mistake. He's understeered and run wide out of turn 13. And now Levesque down the inside into turn 14. A little bit of space here now, side by side, down towards turn 15. Prost. Side by side. There's Torbong and Asbury. Keep you watching brief. Round the outside now, William. Now on the inside into the final corner. And great move there from William. Great racing from both of them. Karsa giving space. William racing hard. Now he covers down the straight, down towards turn 1, making sure Karsa can't get any slipstream, and Karsa now switches back over, down towards turn 1, but Karsa thinks better of it. And how close can you get there? French Canadian in the Finn, extremely close. Lap 4 of 39 now as the field is streaming through. There's Felix! He's out of shape, out of turn 5, collects the wall, has to wait to rejoin as well. There goes Roeding and Mark Dean. He's destroyed the front end of that Ford Falcon. Not a good start to the season for the opening racing driver. Now here's Tobias Schlamo. He's got Tom Ely behind him. Ahead of Schlamo is Peter Duivelaar. Oh! And behind him no longer is Tom Ely because he's made a mistake and braking and spun slowly into the gravel. Have to wait there for ages while the rest of the field comes through. Lots of positions there, cost mistake. Now here's Sergei Yashin. He's not had a good start to this race. He's qualified 8th. He's back in 14th. Now he's challenging Simon Ripper down the inside. Oh, he's pushed far too hard though. He's straight on. And through goes Tveit. Through goes either Brekalo or DM, one of the top motorsport drivers. And through goes Lennon also as well. So he's lost another 3 positions there. Back down to 17th for Yashin. In this group, he's very, very close together as a bit of a nudge there from George Talbot on the back of Sergei Yashin. Now here's Florian Strauss leading the race by quite a large distance, as you can see, lap 8 to 39, and it's Slade and Davis in 2nd and 3rd. Davis putting pressure on Slade. There's Levesque, there's Karsa, there's Torbong sideways through there. Now here's Ruskus and Ripper. They're just ahead of that big group that we saw Yashin involved with earlier. And this battle is for 12th position. Ripper getting sideways, so is Ruskus. Oh, Ripper dives down the inside. Very unorthodox, bold move, bit of contact. Sideways gets Ruskus, and Ripper is through. As you look back now, we can see the gap that Ripper has made over Ruskus, back over the game pod wing. In the background, you can see plenty of action also. Here we are now on board with Loffler looking at Stephen DM for Touring Motorsports. Oh, contact between Ailey and it looked like Brent's. Ailey and Brent's contact, both in the wall, they go. And now Loffler's going to dive down the inside of DM. Is he going? Not quite enough space. Give a bit of a tap now to DM, and they'll go straight through as well. A little bit naughty there from Andreas Loffler, and DM gives the back of the German's driver a bit of a nudge, tells him what he thinks of it, and Loffler lets him back through. So good sportsmanship driving there from Andreas. Letting the Hawaiian go back through. And now here is that crazy battle that's been going on for the first 15 laps. Oh, that is the replay of Ailey and Brent hitting the wall very, very hard. And there is the damage in the front of Ailey's car. Looks like he came off the worst in that in the end. Just side by side off the corner, wheels locked, it seemed like to me, and straight in the wall they both went. And now Torborg's fighting with Carson down the inside. Carson sideways on the brakes, and Torborg's through. That's all Torborg needs. He's up to 5th. Up to 4th even, sorry I should say. Now Degreef, here he's battling with Brekalo for 15th position. 4 drivers here, Brekalo, Degreef, Talbot and Yashin, and Brekalo's run wide out of turn 6, down towards turn 7 they come, and Degreef is through. 2010 champion moves into 15th at 10 of 39. Slade and Davies still hard at it. It looks like Davies going to make a move here. Perhaps he's been putting pressure on these last 9 or so laps, and through he goes. Davies up to 2nd. It was Torborg to 5th, sorry, not to 4th. So it's now THR 2nd, 4th and 5th. Now here's Torborg and Levesque. If you notice in the background, we saw that Torborg had already got past Levesque, and here's how he did it. A beautiful move. Great run out of turn 12, down towards turn 13. He's already pretty much got the move done. Goes past his sister teammate. And now THR Orange now in 2nd and 4th, with THR Red now in 5th. And here is Duivelaar and Asbury. This is the battle for 7th. Asbury driving to the THR Nocturne. Duivelaar for RPM Precision Motorsports. Down the inside goes Peter, but Asbury fights back on the outside. Now, of course, he has the inside for turn 16, but Duivelaar's going to try and drive around the outside. It looks like maybe he's got a bit more momentum than the American. It's side by side, it's neck and neck. There's nothing to choose between them. Who's braver on the brakes? Is it Duivelaar? Is it Asbury? Asbury's going out of shape. He's going straight over the grass, and Duivelaar going to have to take the position there because Asbury cannot fight that back, having gone over the grass. But he is fighting back anyway. Now he comes down the inside, but now lets Duivelaar go through. Thinks better of it. Oh, in the background, there's Butcher almost drilling the back of Asbury and actually touching Schlamo. As a result, VR also involved. Duivelaar, of course, the World Touring Masters Season 2 champion in the TouringProSeries Championship, so plenty of pedigree and show there, and it's still this battle pack rages on. There is Brekalo, number 59 at the head of it. Here is Talbot, Yashin, DM, Loffler, and there's Lennon in the background also as well, almost 4 wide into turn 3. Yashin's run wide. Yashin has run wide. Off he goes, and he loses 5 positions. Straight to the back of them. Another cost mistake there for Sergei Yashin. Not had a good start to the race, and then a couple of cost mistakes, just small ones, but they've cost him lots of positions each time. And now here's Slade in 3rd, coming under attack from the 2nd THR Orange driver, Jesper Torborg, coming to turn 16. Out of turn 16 they come, looking back from Corey Slade now at Jesper Torborg. And Jesper's got a nice run out of the corner. And it looks like Jesper's going to make a move down the inside. Slade doesn't fight it too much. Feels the speed of the Danish driver even. And Slade struggling a little bit there with oversteer. Perhaps his tyres gone off a bit more than the other drivers. Now that 12 and 39, we're getting towards pit stops. But Degreef is fighting Ruskus, trying to go around the outside. Ruskus goes very, very deep. And as a result, there's contact. And Degreef tries to come down the inside into turn 14 because Ruskus is on the grass and has got out of shape. And Degreef is through. Degreef is through. Ruskus is going to fight back at turn 15. No, just about backs out of it in the end. It's a dangerous looking place to put your car. And now here's Lennon and Loffler. Lennon with a great run through the apex of turn 12. Almost had to back it up a little bit. not to drill the back of the TBR driver. And now Leonard trying to dip down the inside to turn 13. It's a favourite passing spot. And he's done so. Will Loffler fight back at turn 14? Looks like he has done. But Leonard toughs it out. He toughs it out around the outside. And now he has the inside for turn 15, but doesn't take it. Loffler's going to go and try and squeeze down there. Yashin's trying to take advantage. But they dip into the pits anyway. And Yashin's sideways trying to get round the tight pit entry. And the old dive into the pits. Look how busy the pits are as well ahead of you. Look at this traffic jam in the pits. Everybody in. There's Levesque leaving. There's Duivelaar leaving. There's Slade leaving. He's actually lost ground to Duivelaar as well. And now here's Mark Dean and Eric Stranne. Stranne's up to 10th as a result of not pitting yet. He's run very, very wide out of turn 12, and now Dean's going to go through. And Davies is going to sweep through also as well. Astonishing speed there, almost like Stranne was standing still. And Davies straight down the inside, not wasting any time at all. He can't afford to in this traffic, in his hunt for Florian Strauss. Now here's Cars coming out of the pits, lap 15, so he's pitted much later than the rest of the drivers, and he's going to come out round about the same spot as William Levesque. Is he going to take the position? Will Levesque have the momentum? And if he has the momentum, will he be able to use it? And just about looks like he'll be able to use it. These two were battling before the pit stops. And Levesque, yes, just on the warmer tyres, able to brake slightly later than the Finn, and through he goes. Now here's Duivelaar and Ruskus. Duivelaar's dropped down the field because he got a drive-through penalty for speeding in the pits last time around. And now he's trying around the outside again at turn 16, his favourite spot. Saw it earlier with Danny Asbury. And he's made it stick even earlier now on Jeffrey Ruskus. Now watching Degreef and Butcher. Not much love lost between these two drivers, as watchers of the Touring Pro Series will know. And they're side by side coming down towards turn 1. Side by side still, Degreef fighting it out. And it looks like, I thought Butcher would have had the position, but no. Degreef has managed to hold the position around the outside and get more momentum off the corner. Great driving there from Gregory to hold on to his spot. But now Butcher's going to try dive down the inside into turn 11 and 12. He's got the move made, it looks like to me. Oh, Degreef comes back at him at turn 12. Contact! Oh, Degreef is almost over. Degreef almost over. And through goes his teammate, Andres Loffler, and Yashin as well. Degreef with a big scare there. Almost in the barriers. Very, very hard. Now here's to Veit and Dean. They're battling at the back end of the top 20. In fact, just outside the top 20. But nonetheless fierce for that. Stranne around the outside of Mark Dean. And he's made the move stick. Oh! A bit of lag there, so we got all excited. But Stranne is through. So Veit managed to hold both of them off. Back with this battle now on board with Dean. Looking at Eric Stranne. From Sweden. Eric to Veit there ahead of him from Norway. Stranne is going to go down the inside into turn 9. And he's done it. Just about made that move stick. Veit gets out of shape on the exit. Is Dean going to come back at him as a result? He is. So if Veit fended them both off, he's going to lose positions to them both. It seemed like to me Dean down the inside to Veit, holds him around the outside. No. Dean didn't go for it. Gave to Veit some room and got him on the exit instead. Beautiful driving from both of them. And now here's Ruskus and Brekalo. Ruskus involved with plenty of battles here today. Brekalo, beautiful line there through turn 5. Ruskus ever so slightly wide, so Brekalo lose positions through turn 5 earlier in the race, so he's learned from that obviously. Oh, Ruskus straight off! Goodbye, Jeffrey says. Ilya Brekalo. Thank you very much for gifting me that position. Now lap 30 of 39. Davies has lost out to Jesper Torborg in the final pit stop phase. And he's right behind his teammate now. This is the battle for second. Down the inside goes Toby Davis. Jesper lets him through, sensing the faster speed of his teammate. Good team play there from THR. Here's Ripper and Asbury towards the end of the race as well. Asbury diving down the inside for that 8th position. Oh, just about made it into turn 13. Favourite spot of we've seen a Ripper come straight back in. More to scare him than anything else, I think. And Ripper's dropping back now. Looks like his tyre's gone off because Asbury's cleared off way up the road. And here is Duivelaar and Yashin. Yashin down the inside. Oh, far too quick. Far too quick. That's the 3rd time today that Yashin has outbraked himself. And the 2nd time at that particular corner. Oh, it's not gone well in the overtaking stakes for Yashin. He's lost out there on the penultimate lap now. Here is Ripper and Duivelaar. Yashin's still in touch with this, so maybe he can take advantage if these two get in full. Duivelaar down the inside. Oh, a touch there to Simon Ripper. Off the track goes Ripper. Duivelaar now fighting with Yashin side by side. Yashin trying to go around the outside. That would have been a bold move. It didn't work. And Duivelaar now holding the inside for turn 15 at Prost. Now the final turn they go around. We know how good Duivelaar is around the outside of here. And Yashin shows that he can't go down the inside, and Ripper has lost out. Both of those positions there. But the winner of the race, Strauss, sliding around the final corner. A superb performance from the 2011 and reigning champion, of course, lapping David Brekalo on his way to the checkered flag. Pole to 1st place for Florian Strauss, a perfect way to start his title defence. Congratulations to the German, and of course to 360 Racing. Flashing his lights over the line comes Toby Davis in 2nd place. 3rd place, Jesper Torborg. So a 2nd and 3rd for THR Orange, and then 2nd, 3rd and 4th for the THR organisation with Levesque there in 4th. 5th place with Petter Karsa. 6th place, Tobias Schlamo. 7th place, Francisco Villa on his debut in the V8. So he'll be very, very pleased with that for RPM. 8th place was Danny Asbury. He'll be pleased with that also as well. 9th place, Duivelaar, and a top 10 on his debut in the TouringProSeries for Sergei Yashin. Catch the 2nd race of the Virtual V8 Supercars 2012 Championship live at 18:45 GMT on the 12th of May at www.TouringProSeries.com.